Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing my restaurant one. Today I'm going to be showcasing a layout that I've made recently. It's got a very weird assortment of items, and I'm basically just gonna talk you through it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does, it does like, I think it's over 1 million cash an hour. I'm not really sure. I need to test that fully. And it involves you can use boosts if you want, and the last floor is set up so that you can use boosts. But yeah, I'm just going to walk you guys through it because it has a very weird assortment of items, and you can actually use any chairs and any tables for this layout. I'm just going to be using beach because they're kind of good and they're cheap. So, without further ado, let's get started and start building this layout. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna see when you walk in is this giant color palette on the floor. It's very simple to replicate. So we have orange. I need to walk you guys through the color palette as I place it down. So these very, very, very light like wood tiles are going to be plants. You're just gonna want to fill these all the way around mostly. Yeah, you're just gonna want to fill in every single one of these tan spots. And my volume's kind of loud. Yeah, just fill in all of these tan spots, which I'm just going to do really quick. It shouldn't take me too long because there's actually not that much, and it's pretty simple. So yeah, as soon as you've done that, you'll notice I placed these plants in the middle. So yeah. The next thing you're going to want to note is pink is empty space, so we're not going to be placing anything on the pink stuff. We're not going to be placing anything on pink. So this part, you can put an inverted piggy bank or a tip jar or something right here. And if you don't have one, you can just place another plant here. But if you do have a piggy bank, you're gonna want to place it right here. And then this dirt path is going to be silverware trays. So just place, I think it's 12 silverware trays along like that. And then I'm gonna do the cooking area next. So the gold is going to be your stoves. You can use any stove you want. And then the blue is going to be your dishwashers, which you can do like that. And then these grass tiles, these green grass tiles are going to be your order stands. And then you can do a coffee machine here. If you don't have a coffee machine, just replace it with something else, like another order stand or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, just do that. This spot is empty. You don't need anything in there. So, yeah. So, white is going to be your tables. So, you're just going to want to start placing tables along like this. And just place all of your tables in, just like that. And then you're going to want to place chairs. It's going to be 4 chairs per table. Like this. And you're just going to want to do that for every single table. Some tables it will get a little bit weird and like these, where it'll try to do like this maybe. But you're just going to want to fill it in like that. And there's no chair here, so that will be 3 per table, or 3 per that table. And there's only 2 here as well. Other than that, you just repeat the same pattern across the floor. And I think it's pretty straightforward. You just place chairs on all of the red spots here. I'll just start doing it right now, but you're just gonna fill all of the red spots in like this with chairs. It ends up working out in the end, and yeah, it's very good. I think that's it. Yeah, so it was pretty fast as well. I just did it all in like 2 minutes. So yeah, so that's the entirety of floor 1 complete. Now we're gonna move on to floors 2 through 8, or optionally 2 through. I think you only need 4 floors to do this setup, but I would suggest having like 5, like up to 10. You don't need 10, but it's definitely advised. So we're introducing a new color. So there's this tan, which is the filler, and then there's this slightly darker tan, and we'll get to that in a second. So as you saw before, the tan is going to be fillers. So we're just gonna fill all of these spaces up with tan, and we're going to place, your tables. You're gonna place your tables down. But before you place any of your tables down, don't do any of them yet. Place some silverware trays in these spots. If you are on mobile, I'm very sorry, but we are going to do a silverware tray clip like this. If you're on mobile, just figure out a different place to put the silverware trays, because they aren't needed, but they're definitely advised that you have them. So yeah, you're just gonna want to no clip all of these silverware trays. You probably will mess up once or twice. The way you do it is you just press R and click at the same time, and it should do this after a couple of tries. You'll just get this no clip. But yeah, you're just gonna place the rest of your tables and place all of your chairs as you normally would. It's pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna give you a view of the floor really quick, because I'm not gonna place all of the tables and all of the chairs again, as it would take way too long. But red is chairs, white is tables. Pretty straightforward. Alright, that's probably good. Let's go to the top floor. The top floor. So this is the very, very, very top floor. So this blank space here is going to be your VIP display cases. You're just going to want to spam them everywhere like this, but you're going to want to fill this entire area with VIP display cases. I think the total comes to, it's whatever I have in my inventory right now. The total comes to 171. So you need 171 VIP cases to fill this entire room. And it gives you a lot more better customers, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, the rest of these tiles, so these black is going to be all of your fireplaces, which would be 9. This heart tile is going to be, this heart tile is going to be your wishing well, which I can actually use right now, but I'll do that in a little while. And then you're going to want to put your bells here. And you're going to want to put a slot machine here. And like I said, leave the pink spot empty. And then, yeah, you just fill the rest of this up with, all your jewelry cases, all that good stuff. Just spam them around the place. It'll fill up eventually. And, yeah. And then the 9th floor, or the second to last floor, the floor right before it, nothing is empty. You're just going to want to fill this with a boost of your choice. So you can do beach balls, you can do princess crowns, you can do superhero stuff, you can do cookies, you can do play buttons. You can really do anything you want down here. And yeah. So, because I made this, because I made the 3rd floor before I had a lot of money, There are a lot of tiki tables, but this is just to show what it would be like on like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and it really shows that you can really use any tables that you want, or any chairs, because we have tiki, we have beach, we have amethyst, we have pirate, we have super, we have a lot of ginger, and yeah. Oh, we have these gaming chairs, but you know. But yeah, so really shows that you can use any tables, any chairs, as long as it's a 2-wide table. So you can't use, you know, cheap tables, drape tables, gaming tables. Can't use, you know, counters or retro, you know, all that good stuff or all that bad stuff. But yeah, still pretty simple. Yeah, it shows you can really just do whatever you want on this floor. Probably going to be upgrading this floor very soon. So yeah, we have floor 1, we have floor 2, which here I'll give you one more final view of it. And you know, you got your last floor, and then you got your duplicate floors, and you got this where you can put whatever you want over here. So for me, since I have a lot of beach tables, I'm going to be putting a lot of beach balls. But for you, it could be, you know, the super, it could be the, you know, whatever, the, you know, it could be, you know, Santa's golden cookies, or it could be the telephone booth, or the princess crown. Or, I mean, you could have geodes, or terraniums, or alter egos, or black holes, or, you know, you could really put anything here, as long as it's a boost. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but, you know, it's definitely advised that you get some boosts. Works very well. You can purchase silverware trays for 200k each, and you can get your coffee machine, your one coffee machine that you need for 400 Robux, or just under 400 Robux. You can get your golden order stands for, you know, 1 million, so, you know, not too expensive. And then whatever table you can use princess, which is 58k, beach, which is 120, 650 for pirate, 840 for UFO. Actually, I don't think these work, so don't purchase these two. Don't purchase the gamer or the UFO table. It's a waste of money, basically. But you could use corrupted or inverted. It really actually works. Really, it probably works better. But this layout, you can use any tables that you want, any chairs, anything, as long as it's 2 wide. You don't need 2 wide chairs. You can use any chairs that you want. If I go back to 2nd floor, you'll see, or 3rd floor, you'll see I have, you know, these basic chairs out, but you need at least tiki tables, which cost 200 each. So it's not very expensive. You could really do this at a very early stage in the game, as long as you grind long enough to get, you know, some silverware trays, and, you know, enough to actually get all of this done. The silverware trays are probably the most expensive part of this set, because you can, or the coffee machine, but you can really use any stove. You could use the basic, you know, you could use the basic order stands. You could use the regular stoves. You could use luxury stoves. You could use luxury dishwashers. I just have this because I got some stuff in Trading Plaza. And yeah, piggy bank if you want, but not needed. And yeah, that's basically the whole layout. I don't know what to call it. It'll probably be in the title. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the layout actually works and is not bad, and I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye.